and Cyndy, Heroes in Transition, the extended Heroes in Transition family, they changed the course of my life, absolutely changed the course of my life. Unquestionably, they've done that for countless numbers of other people, I'm sure. And that story sometimes doesn't get told because it's a very personal story. And as military members, we tend to not show our weaknesses. We tend to always stand up with our strength.
When I came back from my 2017 deployment, that's where I got connected with HIT. And there was a deep sea fishing trip. And it was veterans and their spouses. And it was all volunteer fishermen that took their private charters out. And it was just my husband and I on a boat. So when I came back from deployment, you know, you think you're still the boss when you come back and trying to fit in the daily life. We have 3 kids. My husband is a civilian. He's a carpenter, holding down the fort. And you're not the boss when you come back. So you kind of have to tread lightly. And that fishing trip really allowed us to connect. And then we ended up going on a retreat that Heroes in Transition put on. It was incredible. So I learned how to communicate better with him because I wasn't the boss.
It was nice to connect with the other couples, you know, and see that you are not alone.
Yes.
It was really, really nice to have that sense of a community and a place that you could share, you know.
And you got to learn some very personal things about people. People were opening up, and it allowed them that forum to actually do that and feel comfortable about it, where normally they would not. These were a lot of people that had trouble speaking about their PTSD, about why they don't connect as a couple, as to, spouses that didn't understand why their husbands were the way they were, or vice versa, after coming back from overseas, and so it was really good, really.
That was wonderful, and I learned some.
It was pretty awesome.
Heroes was something that came along in our lives the timing was right. It was right after we had settled on the Cape. I didn't know a lot of people in Cape Cod. My wife's family was here. But for me, it was a little bit challenging transitioning, trying to find kind of like my own folks. And it just was a great organization for me to find and start participating in. I have a lot of great friends now in HIT, and I see them every week, and I love being around them. So I kind of found my own family within Heroes.
My dad was in the Coast Guard. We moved around a lot, so I was always a new kid. And being allowed to attend these HIT events, it helped me meet other military kids. So it gave me an opportunity to meet kids before I went to school for the first day. So I had a couple friends in school, and everybody's super nice, super caring, and they truly understand what military families go through.
A lot of times it's easier to sign up for the fun things that HIT offers, but also I think signing up for things like Searching for Meaning or Seeking the I Am, or Reboot and Reconnect, those are also really awesome programs. I know for me it's been life-changing, and I didn't know what I was getting into when I signed up for Seeking the I Am, but that program for me really made a big difference in my life with my family. I have a father who was in the Marines and the Vietnam War. So I grew up with someone who had severe PTSD, and that has a lot of challenges. So for me, I learned a lot going through that program, and it really strengthened my relationship with him as well as my relationship with my husband and my family. So I think that those programs really are meaningful, and it's important if you have the opportunity to sign up for them to do that as well. I'm thankful for having the opportunity to be a part of those programs. It's really changed my life.
I came in here a little apprehensive. I
signed him up for it.
I wasn't aware of my veteran status. I had been a reservist, I had been active, I've been deployed, I've been activated, but I wasn't in a war zone. I didn't feel I was worthy to come in. I was welcomed. People said, hey, if you put the uniform on, you are a veteran in our eyes. I've met friends, I've bonded with people here. I think it's very nice. Heroes in Transition, I'm telling you, a very good program indeed.
It's a beautiful program that nourishes and nurtures veterans and spouses and families, and it's such a blessing. So I just want to say thank you to the hard work and effort that goes into these programs.
Nourishing is probably the word that comes to mind. And being around, it's like being around community. You know, you come around other, military families that you're familiar with. So it's not like you're just showing up to people that you don't know and you're a little bit apprehensive. It's just everybody's so welcoming and just made it really easy and a lot of fun.
And I think about the unimaginable loss that Cyndy and Ken faced. From that came this drive to help others, and I feel so fortunate that a member of the Heroes in Transition's extended family saw my struggles and found a way to set my life on a path of growth and acceptance by bringing in the resources of Heroes in Transition. I'm inspired every day to be a better friend, to be a better person, and to finding others who need help. We count on the people in the community to bring to us those people that can benefit from the assistance of Heroes in Transition, even if they don't think they can or they don't believe that they need the help. It's truly life-changing.